Woo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I can say good morning today because it is not 12 o'clock yet. Y'all know sometimes I be running late. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Do me a favor as you come into the live video too. As you slide up into this live, I need for you to do me a favor. Let me know where you're viewing me from. So I can shout out some of y'all areas. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you viewing me from so I can shout out some of y'all areas, man, real quick. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, street poet, man. That's right. It's a little bit after 11, but hey, listen, I'm here this morning. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, we had an amazing support group last night, man. Some of the things that we talked about that came up in class, it was so amazing that, yes, I got to wake up this morning, man, and share some of that stuff with y'all. It was, man, listen, it was a blessing. You know what I mean? It was a blessing because it's always good to always receive constructive criticism, one, and then two, like having those type of people that are around you that have experienced certain things in life that's able to give you that same energy that you're giving them. It's always a plus. So yes, good morning, good morning, good morning to you guys. Let me know where y'all watching me from so I can shout out some of y'all's areas. It's y'all favorite life coach, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker. It's your girl, street poet, man. I got high energy today, man. I don't know what it is about me, yo, but when I tell y'all that, I love life. You hear me? Like, you know what I mean? You got to wake up every single day and you got to love life. St. Louis, what's up? Houston, Texas, what's up? Virginia, Ohio, you know what I'm saying? Orange County, what's good with y'all? I really appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. North Philly, I see you guys. Baltimore, North Carolina's here. Fayetteville is here. Boogie Down Bronx, what's up? Fayetteville, Dallas. Dallas, I'll be out there August the 26th through the 29th. What's up, South Carolina? I see you guys as well. Brooklyn is here. Charlotte is here. Charlotte Pride is right around the corner, man. I'll be up there as well. Texas, Jersey is here. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I just want to say something real. What's up, Chicago? Atlanta, New Mexico is here. Man, y'all coming all over the place now. What's up, Washington? Memphis, I see you. Louisiana, Paris is here. Ireland is here as well. Knoxville, what's good? Casey, Kentucky, Greensboro, I see you guys as well. Man, Minnesota, how y'all doing? Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Alabama, I will be out there. I will be out there September the 9th through the 11th. What's going on, y'all? Let me let these people on Facebook know that we live right now. Yo, how y'all doing this morning? Syracuse, what's good? Arkansas, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Memphis, what's going on with y'all? Oakland, what's up? Albany, I see you guys as well. Man, listen, I'm going to say something to you real quick, and it might sound trivial to some people it may not. But I want you to understand that you are your own responsibility. Understand that you are your own responsibility. When you do your self-evaluation and you realize that there are some things in your life that you really need to work on, it is your own responsibility to make sure that you do what is necessary to make the proper corrections in your own life. You got to make yourself a priority. You got to focus on yourself. You got to understand that the more that you grow, the more that you evolve in life, you're going to always have some type of distractions. And understand that sometimes distractions don't, you might think that they don't come in a fleshly form, but they really do. Sometimes fleshly forms, I'm talking about human beings, I'm talking about real life people, will be sent to distract you from your purpose. You got to be relentless. You got to be determined. You got to wake up every single day. And I say this on every video. You got to wake up every single day and you got to be self-motivated. You got to wake up every single day and you got to inspire yourself to want to be a better version of yourself every single day. You owe this to yourself to do it. A lot of times we do a lot of self-work. A lot of times we wake up and we say, hey, look, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that with my life. And as soon as the first thing happens, soon as the first time you get upset, soon as the first time somebody says something that you don't like, as soon as you're put in a situation that you feel disrespected or you feel uncomfortable with, you do what? You lose it. Yeah. Come on now, talk to me nice. Yeah, you get into a situation and it's going to require a little bit of work. You get into a situation and it's not as familiar to you as some of those other things that you was dealing with. Then all of a sudden you want to double down. A lot of times you want to fall back. A lot of times you want to throw in the towel. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? When I say held accountable, you don't want to hold yourself accountable. See, it's easy to hold other people accountable. It's easy to point the finger at other folk. It's easy to go outside of your way and play the blaming game and say that it's your fault that I feel the way that I feel. It's your fault that I act the way that I act. It's your fault that I am this way and that way. But at the end of the day, you got to wake up. At the end of the day, you got to grow up. At the end of the day, you got to take full responsibility for your life. You cannot control other people. You cannot control what they do. You cannot control how they act. You cannot control how they move throughout their life. But one thing that you can control, get your red pens out right now. Get your red pens out, because somebody need to take this as a note, because some of y'all really need to understand. Yep, I said this before. I'm going to say it one more time on this live video because it's new people here. Grab your ink pens real quick. Grab your ink pens. Grab your ink pens real quick. That's right. Double tap on the screen real quick. If I'm already giving you what you need, send me some love across the screen. Hello, somebody. Talk to me nice this morning. The truth of the matter is, you got to understand that there's so much power in your response. Put that in your notes, baby. It's power in my response. It's power in my response. It's getting to that place in your life where you understand that you do not have to respond to everything. Hello, somebody. Come on now. I know somebody threw their phone slam across the room because it's been somebody that's been on your nerve already, and you were thinking about what you was about to say to them. You didn't already wrote that text message out, a whole entire paragraph, and you didn't deleted the paragraph 5 times because you trying to figure out what it is that you're going to say. Yep, I understand that. It's some of y'all right now that you've been up all night long, pacing the floor back and forth, trying to think about what you're going to say, how you going to say it, how you going to come off, because you're working on yourself right now. You're working on your development. You don't want to step out of pocket. You don't want to lose it all. You don't want to go from zero to prison. You ain't trying to do all this and you ain't trying to do all of that, and you've been battling yourself, beating yourself up over your head. That's right, beating yourself up over your head. That's what you've been doing to yourself. But what you got to understand is, sometimes the best way to respond to certain things is to not respond at all. Yeah. That's a note. 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 Sometimes the best response is don't respond at all. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is remove yourself from a situation. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is practice silence. Sometimes you got to get to a place in life where you understand that there's power in my response. Come on, put it in the notes real quick. It's power in my response. It's power in my response. Because if you find yourself out here and you're responding to any and everything, if you're getting out of position for any and everything, if you over there doing the absolute most, every time somebody piss you off, every time somebody make you angry, every time somebody get up under your skin, every time somebody don't do what you want them to do the way that you want them to do it, if you allow that to distract you from your purpose, if you allow that to pull you out of position, if you allow that to distract you from living your best life, to change your mood, to ruin the person that you worked so hard to become, then guess what? You have just given up all of your power. Hello, somebody. Pick your phone up, sis. Pick your phone up. Pick your phone up, sis. I understand. Pick your phone up. Yeah. You didn't know until today, so it's okay. It's yeah. You didn't know until today. It's okay. That's right. Pick your phone up. I know somebody running up and down their hallway right now. I'm in somebody's kitchen, in your living room right now with my feet kicked up on your coffee table, because that's what your problem was right there. It's, sis, I know how to read. I know how to fast. I know how to pray. I know how to ground myself. I know how to be respectful. I know all the things that I know that I need to be doing. But baby, when people say things to me that piss me off, here I go. When people do things to piss me off, then here I go. When people get to moving shady, then here I go. And I keep finding myself having to start over and over again, because I keep stepping out of position, trying to do what? Trying to address every single thing. That's right. It's called discipline. You're right, friend. Yeah. She said, why am I crying? Because, honey, baby, sometimes that just happened. Don't. Yeah. Sometimes you get on these live babies with me, baby, and that's what we all do. It's okay. It's okay. Crying is good for you, baby. Go ahead and cleanse your soul. Go ahead and get it up off of you. Don't feel bad about it neither. It's plenty of people that's right now that should be crying with you. It's some folk on this live right now that need to be saying, ouch, and sending a gift. That's right. If you know for a fact that I'm in your house, if you know that I'm in your relationship, if you know that I'm running up and down your hallway right now, and this right here is just what you needed after everything that you done been going through. Some of y'all been going through it for months. Some of y'all been going through it for years. Some of y'all just started entering this phase of life right here these past couple of weeks. As soon as you started focusing on yourself, as soon as you start focusing on your development, as soon as you start laying your demons to rest and pulling down strongholds in your life, as soon as you start changing your own bad behavior, when you started focusing on yourself, then all of a sudden you started noticing that folk that used to feel a certain type of way about you, all of a sudden now they didn't change. People that, understand that you will be tested. That's a note for you right there. You will be tested. You will be tried. You will go through things in life. I understand that it's not fair. I understand that that's the short end of the stick. I understand that you feel like you do not deserve it. I understand that you feel that way, but I want you to understand this. Life is not fair. Understand that life is not fair. Life will leave some knots upside your head. Understand that it sure enough will. It will. And at the end of the day, if you keep losing sight every single time somebody say something, somebody do something, if you continue to fall back and step out of position, then you are doing yourself a disservice. You got to understand that everybody don't deserve you. Go ahead, ouch, and say the gift. Send the gift on through there. Go ahead, you might as well let me down because, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep going. I got more for you. I'm going to keep going. You might as well say ouch and go ahead and send the gift. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're looking for me to water it down, I'm not about to do that. If you're looking for me to try to fit on in with the rest of these motivational speakers and what they doing, baby, this ain't that and that definitely ain't this. If you think I'm about to whisper to you, if you think I'm about to stroke your ego, if you think I'm about to play nice to get along, I want you to understand that I'm not. That's what the problem is right now. So many people want to play nice because they want to be liked, they want to be accepted, they want you to follow, they want you to do this, and this. Baby, I'm not interested with that. I'm going to be raw, I'm going to be real, I'm going to be uncut, and I'm going to be uncensored. If I hurt your feelings, hopefully I hurt your feelings and it correct your vision. You got to stop giving folk your power. You got to stop allowing people to piss you off to the point where you throw all of your hard work away. You got to stop. You gotta stop, and that's just you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Every single time somebody didn't say something, somebody didn't done something, somebody didn't put you in an uncomfortable position. Here you go. Well, you know what? I'm just about to do this, and I'm just about to do that. I'm gonna tell you one thing about me, right? Because I got to get comfortable. I want to make sure it don't get hot. I want to make sure that it don't go out. I'm sure that you hear every single word that I'm saying to you right now. At the end of the day, that you owed it to yourself. Every single time that you stop focusing on yourself to get over there and trying to address every single issue, every single thing that folk out here saying and doing about you, I want you to understand that you have just became that dog chasing his tail. Understand that that's a dog chasing his tail, going nowhere but in circles. Understand that I'm not clearing up nothing. I'm not clearing up nothing. I'm not going over there to try to explain nothing to nobody. I'm not trying to get folk on my side. I don't care how nobody else feel about any decisions that I make in my life. I want you to understand that I am important. I want you to understand that my feelings are valid. I want you to understand that ain't nobody about to play with me. They not about to play in my face. And that's how serious you got to be about your growth and your development. You got to wake up every single day, stand 10 toes to the ground, and let it be known that if you can't respect me, you gonna get from around me. And that's just what it's gonna be. That's a friendship, a relationship, a family ship, a job ship, a church ship, whatever ship that you are on. I want you to understand that you will not pick and play with me. You will not deal with me only when it's beneficial to you. You will not in and out my life however you see fit, whenever it's convenient for you. You will not continue to try to come in to my life. And see, some folk are so manipulative that even having a conversation Hello, somebody. Talk to me nice real quick. Y'all love me down real quick. Y'all love me down. Thank you so much. I see the love. Send me some love, y'all. Send me some love. Because when I say this right here, it's going to be some of y'all going to be like, you know what? She didn't hit the nail on the head. She going to, yeah. Go ahead and send me some love. Thank you so much. I see the flowers. And I also see the hearts coming across the screen. Love me down real quick. You know what I mean? I want to say this. At the end of the day, one thing that you got to understand, that some people are so manipulative and so toxic. Understand that it's very, very much narcissistic, that you even having a conversation with that individual will turn into something that is explosive. A simple conversation will turn into something that is so huge that it would it would destroy all the work that you've already put in. That's why it's so important that you understand that it's power in your response. Sometimes you can't even have a conversation with some of these folks. Some of these folks, they will twist and turn every single thing that you said, it don't even matter if it's in a text message. It doesn't even matter if it's in an email. It doesn't even matter if it's in black and white. Some folk are so manipulative and so toxic. Some folk, they will go outside of their way to purposely. Yeah. And I'm gonna give you one. Yeah, I see the love. Thank you so much for the crown. Go ahead and love me down. I'm gonna give you one even better than that. See, that the thing about it is, the reason why y'all do, the reason why they do you like that is just right here. Don't be misled. Don't be bamboozled. Don't be hoodwinked for a second. I want you to understand that folk know exactly who you are. And folk know exactly who you are. They know who you are. I'm gonna turn up on here for a second, because I'm here. I'm here right now. Thank you for the love. I see all the love coming. I want you to understand that folk know very much aware of the person that you are. Folks are very much aware of what it is that you bring to their life. Folks are very much aware of the fact that you are a forgiving person. Folk know that you're a compromising person. Folk know that you're the type of person that will go over and beyond all the call of duty for whatever situation. Folks know exactly who you are from the very beginning, and the reason why they treat you the way that they treat you is because they see that you have a good heart, because you have been that person that have been so consistent in life. Look at you as that person who have been extremely consistent in their life. They will look at the things that you've done, the sacrifices that you have made, how you've always gone outside of your way to make sure that they're okay. They will look at that, the type of person that you are, your mannerisms, and what they will do is they will base how they deal with you off of that. See, See, what they'll do is, I can talk to you crazy because you ain't going nowhere. You understand me? I can walk you like a dog because I know you ain't going nowhere. I can manipulate you or make I could do this, I could do that, even though you know for a fact that what I'm saying is not true, even though you know for a fact that how I'm doing you right now, you and I both know that it's wrong. You and I both know for a fact that this is this, and this is that. We know this, but I also know that you are the type of person that will know that it's a lie, that will know exactly what the end game is going to be, but you're just that loving of a person, that giving of a person, that type of individual that even when you know the truth, you will sit back like you don't. Yeah. You will sit back like you don't even know. Even though you know that they lying on you, you will take it. You know that they talk bad about you behind your back, but you will take it. You know that they slander you. They go outside of their way to try to disrespect you on every hand, but you do what? You just go ahead. They know that you're the type of person that's going to take it because, and they know this because what? Because you always, come on. You always, they know this about you, and they know that they can do these things to you because they've studied you. That's right. They studied you. They watched your behavior. They picked up on your mannerisms. They picked up on the way that you do things, and they see how you always come through even after they do you dirty. They see how you always come through even after they slander you. They see how they come through even after they've made a mockery of you. They see how you come through even when you know the truth about them. They see how you come through, and the reason why they continue to stay stuck to you is because of what? Because you still stayed. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Some of y'all ran. I know some of y'all ran just now. Some of y'all ran. Come back to the phone. Come back to the phone. Yeah, because you stayed. You stayed. You stayed. You stayed because you stayed. Understand? Overstaying your welcome. Insert. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Talk to me nice. Sometimes we overstay our welcome in folks' lives for way too long. It's been several situations that you've encountered with these individuals where you should have been left a long time ago, but you stay because you got a good heart. You stay because you're forgiving. You stay because you're that type of person that always want to love, that always want to forgive, that always want to provide. But at one point or another, you got to understand that you staying connected in certain situations is doing yourself a disservice. That you staying in certain situations is teaching people that they can continue to treat you poorly. Yeah, friends say, this is me now. 8 years, baby. Yeah. See, and the thing about it is you think that you're doing the right thing, right? You think that you're doing the right thing because you stand, but you're not. The only person that's being damaged in that situation is you. The only person that feel used, that feel abused, that feel taken advantage of is you. The only person that feels drained in this situation is you. And then what do you have to do in that moment? Now you got to go back to the basics. Now you got to go back to that prayer closet. Now you got to get back into those books. Now you got to pick yourself back up all over again. Now you got to start putting all of this work back into yourself, because guess what? Now they've taken that scab and they've ripped it off and they've poured salt into it all over again. When people show you what your place is in their life, govern yourself accordingly. When people let it be known how they rock with you, govern yourself accordingly. Stop trying to make it be what you want it to be. Stop trying to make it seem as though, you know what I'm saying, if I love them more, if I give them more, if I make more sacrifices, if I come through a little more, if I do this and I do that, then maybe I can change the situation. Maybe I can do this or do that. You cannot continue to give folk more of what they already do not appreciate. Why give more love when they don't appreciate the love that you're giving? Why be more affectionate when they don't appreciate the affection that you're giving? Why go outside of your way to continue to overly extend yourself, to go outside of your way to do this or to do that, when they have already showed you that they do not appreciate the things that you've already done? You got to get to a place in your life where you understand something, that you are damaging yourself. I was trying to catch you so I can send you to the block party so fast. Oh, there you go, baby. And then I found you. There you go. Bless your heart. Please go have the day that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Please do. I laugh on here all the time when I see grown trolls, because I be feeling like they way too old for that. You know what I mean? I feel like you're way too old for that. You got to find yourself a safe place to play, and it won't be over here. You know what I mean? You got to find you a safe place to play. At the end of the day, you got to understand that anytime is so much power in your response. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to address everything. You don't have to go outside of your way to try to make people understand where you coming from. You don't have to go outside of your way to try to get people on your side, or to try to show that you're not this and you're not that. At the end of the day, what you got to understand is people that genuinely know who you are, know the person that you are, they know nobody can come and tell that individual nothing about you, because they already know you. And what they're going to do is they're going to check that person right then and right there. Oh no, I know that's not them, because I know that person. I know their personality. I know what they do. I know how they move. That couldn't have happened that way. You know what I'm saying? But people who want to see negative things about you, be engaged in negative things about you, they're going to take on whatever they hear and whatever they see negative about you, because that's what they wanted to feel from the very beginning. So you're doing nothing but wasting your time time trying to go over there and trying to convince them of otherwise. So when the old folk would say, I'm not going to throw my pearl to the swine, this is what we're talking about. I'm not talking to nobody that's real. You already committed to not even understanding what it is that I'm saying. Some folk want to have a conversation with you. They want to talk to you. But then the thing about it is, I'm not having a conversation with nobody that's already committed to not understanding what it is that I'm saying. Already then made your mind up before I even got on the phone. What you was going to say, what it was going to be, how you was going to feel. You already knew that before we even got to this point. But what you wanted to do was you wanted to have the conversation with me so you can twist and turn up everything that we're talking about, make it fit what you wanted to be, and then walk away as if, you had the power or the control. But you got to stop giving them those chances. Yeah, come on, talk to me nice. You gotta stop giving them those type of chances. And what do you mean by that, Street? You gotta start cutting off access to you. Hello, put that in your notes. You gotta start cutting off access to you. Some folk got way too much access to you. Hello. Come on, y'all gonna say ouch and send a gift. Yeah, you over there where they always come back. Yeah, because your door always open. They always call back because your phone line is always open. And every time that they call, you answer. Every time they come to the door, you open it. So if your door is always open, then I'm gonna always come back to you. It ain't that I'm just spinning a block. I'm spinning a block because I know for a fact, hello, you're not growing, you're not evolving, you're not healing. And I know that I can go out and do whatever it is that I want to do in life. I can go and live it up, live my best life. I can pick all these people over you. I can treat you like crap. I can disrespect you. I can take advantage of you. I can manipulate you. I can do everything up under the sun. And I know that you, my dear, will still be standing right there, open arm, ready to embrace me, ready to help me, ready to do what I want you to do. I know that you will be there. So that's why I do you like how I do you. But these folks out here, I got to go out there. I'll go out there and I'll pick and play with them and have my way with them. And then when they don't measure up to what you are, when they don't be the person that you are, then guess what? When I'm done playing my games, when I get ready to come up off the court, when I get ready to have something, then boom, here I come back to you. You, the only reason why they're spinning the block is because you're still there. The only reason why you're still able to get in contact with you is because you're still allowing them that access. You got to get to a place in your life where you're going to have to stay on over there with those folks that you thought so highly of. Hello, somebody. Come on, talk to me nice. Hello. Put it in your notes. You're gonna have to stay over there with those folks that you thought so highly of. You thought, you treated me like crap because you thought you had found your next best thing. You thought you done found the best thing since sliced bread. You took advantage of me. You did me dirty. And now because you thought you had it all figured out. So when you get over there and you find out that it's all smoke and mirrors when you get over there and it ain't always what you thought it was gonna be, that grass ain't all green over there when you get over there and you're not as happy as you thought that you was gonna be, that now all of a sudden here you come running back this way. You got to get to a place in your life where you understand there's power in your response. When you're in situations that you feel disrespected or you feel uncomfortable, you got to learn how to exit. Big red letters, put it in your notes. Exit. What you're doing? Perfecting my exit. Put it in your notes. Big red letters, baby. Perfecting my exit. I'm perfecting my exit. Perfecting my exit. Put it in the notes. Put it in my comments. What you do? I'm perfecting my exit, baby. Perfecting my exit. I'm two finger swinging, avoiding that mission. I'm unplugging from you. I'm getting up out of there the fast way. Learning how to do what? Tell folk to go to hell expeditiously. You will not drain me. You will not drag me. You will not walk me like a dog. You would not disrespect me, then still expect for me to come through, for me to still love you, for me to still be there for you. Oh, no, ma'am. No, sir. You got to get to a place in life where you start demanding respect. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. You do. You got yeah. I demand that, baby. You ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta love me, but the respect gonna be in place. Understand that you ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta love me, but the respect is gonna be in place. And if the respect is not there, I want you to understand something about me. I am going to exit up out there the fast way. The fast way. You better, yeah. You gonna see the back of this little charger get smaller. The fast way. Hello, somebody. That's right. Come on now. You better talk to me nice. If I'm in your room right now, say ouch and send a gift real quick. Let me down. If you being inspired right now, send me some love across the screen. If I motivated you this morning, thus far, go ahead and send me some love across the screen. If I gave you some confirmation because you know for a fact that you've been over there allowing people to distract you, if you know for a fact that you've been laying next to an individual that only pick and choose when they want to deal with you, when you know for a fact that you over there dealing with folk that in and out of your life whenever it's beneficial with them, if you know for a fact that you've been having conversation after conversation after conversation with folk and all they do is what? Twist and turn your words to make it fit what they needed to be so that they can feel like you're the person that did them wrong, you're the person that did them dirty, you're the person that did this and did that. So you, go ahead and love me down. Go ahead and say ouch and send a gift. I know, it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Come on and love me down. At the end of the day, we do these things because when you are set up with a good heart, when you are a forgiving person, when you're a loving person, sometimes you operate without your boundaries. You do. And we do that because we're not thinking about it. In our mind, we just want to do what's right. In our mind, we just want to be helpful. In our mind, we think that we're doing the right thing. But it's okay. You got to understand that some things are just not for you. Some things are not for you. Some people are not for you. And I want to say this, but I don't want to make you too mad on this live. But at the end of the day, some of the people that you love the most, hello, somebody, go get your ink pen. And when I say it, don't throw the phone too far because I got a little bit more. The truth of the matter is some of those folks that you love more than anything, some of those folks that you would go outside of your way for, some of those folks that you're willing to sacrifice it all for, some of those folks that you would do anything up under the sun for, you got to understand that those folks don't deserve you. Yeah. That's the truth. That's just the truth. That's just, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. The one that you love the most don't deserve you. The relationship that you wanted it to be, they don't deserve you. See, you can't have family with everybody. You can't have relationships with everybody. You can't be friends with just everybody. You can't be swinging your feet up under everybody's table. You can't be crossing over everybody's threshold. You can't be running after everybody. It's some folk that you're running after, that you're begging every single day, that you're sending countless text messages to, that you need to have cut off years ago. That means many years ago, that person's supposed to been up out of your life. And the only reason why they're there is because you will not grow. You will not grow. You will not evolve, and you will not become a better version of yourself because you are still so focused on that. You're so focused on being what you need to be for that person. Your focus is not what it. Some of y'all caught it. Some of y'all caught it. Some of y'all is gonna hit you on your way home. Some of y'all gonna get it on your lunch break. Some of y'all gonna get it later on the night when you laying in your bed. Like, what in the world did she just say? Friend said, I'm guilty. Some of y'all gonna get it then. The truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, the reason why you're not living the life that you truly deserve to be living, the reason why you're not blessed the way that you deserve to be blessed, the reason why you cannot receive those things that you've been praying and you've been asking God for, is because you are still connected to the wrong folk. You are still running after the wrong folk. You are still doing things in life right now that you know for a fact that you should have cut loose a long time ago. And your focus is not on your purpose. Your focus is not on your development. Your focus is not on your self-love journey. Your focus on everything else that's around you. And in order for you to become a better version of yourself, you got to become the person to you that you are to everybody else. In order for you to change the situation that you are in, you got to remove your focus off of other people, whether they live or not, whether they have or not, whether they're happy or not, whether they're surviving or thriving or not. You got to remove that away from you and focus on yourself. Because what is that called? False sense of responsibility. Come on, put it in the notes. Yeah. False sense of responsibilities, baby. Yeah, they got you out here thinking that you owe them and you don't. They got you. Yeah. Some of y'all, I see the love. I see the love coming. I see the love coming. Thank you, because that's the truth. Yeah, a lot of times what it is that, yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. They go outside of their way to create that. They're going in the notes. They go outside of their way to create that false sense of responsibility in you. They start to make you feel as though, oh yeah, you owe them. They go outside of their way to make it seem as though this is what you're supposed to be doing, or this is what you're obligated to do. That's what they do. They give you those, and not just false sense of responsibilities now. They also give you what? Come on, talk to me nice. Come and talk to me nice, because this ain't the first time that I done said this in a live video. You know what I mean? If you watch me on a regular basis, sometimes I repeat the same thing. Why? Because I got new people on here, and I want to make sure that everybody get the information. They give you false sense of responsibility. They make you feel as though you are more important in their life than what you really are. Hello, somebody, pick the phone up. They go outside of their way to try to make you feel as though you're more important than what you really are. And they only do that to you in your face, but to everybody else, they make it seem like you are nothing. They make it seem like you're the help. They make it seem like it doesn't matter. They make it seem like you don't come through. They go outside their way to try to damage your character, to try to slander your name, to try to belittle your effort, to make it seem as though it doesn't matter whether you do it or you don't do it, with or without you, it's still gonna get done, but yet it's still in private though. They make it seem like, oh, I need you, I love you, and you're special. You better, come on, talk to me nice. I'm talking about false sense of responsibility. They say one thing to one person, come back to you and make it be something else, because they gotta keep their hooks in you. And the only way that they can keep their hooks in you is to make you feel as though you're important in certain times, but it's only going to be long enough for them to get whatever it is that they want from you. And after they receive the blessings, the benefits, you know what I'm saying, that come along with you, then it's on to the next. False sense of responsibility I'm talking about. False sense, friends say narcissistic, baby. Yeah, exactly. False sense of responsibility. There you go. Talk to me nice real quick. Don't act like you ain't never been there. Person want to love you in private, but this, but then what they do in public, talk to me nice. Whatever situation that they're in, that's what it's going to determine. And any, you got some folk that's going to only deal with you for as long as it's beneficial to them. You got some folk that's going, some folk will go outside of their way to try to hold on to you, even knowing that they cannot love you the way that you deserve to be loved. Some folk will go outside of their way to try to keep you in that stuck, stagnant position right there with them. Some folk will go outside of their way just for the hell of it. They will go outside of their way to try to ruin your day, to try to ruin your mood, to try to pull you out of position, to try to destroy your peace. Some folk will do whatever they can. And what I'm telling you today is you got to become so protective over your peace. You got to become so protective over your focus. You got to become so protective over your life that you know how to perfect your exit. In situations where you feel uncomfortable or disrespected, understand that there's power in your response. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to reply to everything. You ain't got to step out of position for everything. You ain't got to be disrespectful. You ain't got to belittle nobody. You ain't got to slander nobody. You ain't got to make nobody feel less than. You can simply remove yourself. And that's okay. Remove yourself. You removing yourself is you operating with your boundaries. You holding your peace because you know your words won't be respected. Is you, that's protecting your peace. What I said was this: you not speaking, you holding your response, is you protecting your peace when you know that your words won't be respected. Why am I going to have a conversation with an individual that is already committed to not understanding me? Why would I have a conversation with an individual that already got their mind made up on what they're going to do and what they're not going to do? All you want to do is argue with me. All you want to do is have an altercation with me. All you want to do is pull me out of position. And you got to understand that you owe it to yourself. You owe this right here, what you doing in your life, this development, this self-love journey, this healing process. You owe it to yourself to guard your focus. I'm guarding my focus. Yeah, come on, y'all. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Send me some love across the screen. He says, nah, but that's them humbling. Nah. Yeah. You gotta. He said that's them humbling you. A person can never humble me because I'm not speaking. Me being quiet is not me being humble. Understand that. Me being quiet is not me being humble. Me being quiet is understanding that I don't have to engage in nothing that I don't want to engage in. I ain't gotta talk to nobody I don't want to talk to. Don't have to be around nobody I don't want to be around. Don't got to deal with nothing that I don't want to deal with. That is the true definition of peace. Being humble have absolutely nothing to do with silence. There's some things just better off said. Some things I'm not going to give you my energy. You don't deserve my response. You don't deserve an explanation for me. And most importantly, on my exit, I ain't got to explain to a soul, not now soul that's living or breathing, none of that, walking God's green earth, and not a devil in hell that I got to give an explanation to for me doing what is best for me. I'm going to always do what's best for me. And I don't care who it piss off. I'm going to always do what's best for me. And I don't care who I lose along the way. I'm going to always do what's best for me. And I'm not going to break it down for nobody. I don't need a green light from nobody. I don't need a pat on the back from nobody. Don't need a go ahead from nobody. Don't need a amen corner. Don't need a clapping session. You ain't got to applaud me in no type of way, shape, or form. At the end of the day, I understand that there's power in my response. I understand that at the end of the day, some folk ain't no need me talking to you. Ain't no need me talking to you. Because sometimes you got what we talking for. And for when I say for, I mean FA. What we talking for? I'm from the country. What we talking for? If you already committed to not understanding, what we talking for? If you already got your mind made up on what it is that you're going to be doing, what we talking for? If your actions then already showed me the type of person that you are, what we talking for? Understanding, what are we talking for at that point? That's wasted time. That's wasted energy. That's wasted effort. And I ain't got that to waste. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm at a place in my life right now where I don't have no time to waste. Time wasted is worse than money being wasted. My time I can't get back. Money I can make more of. Understand that. I don't have no time to be wasting on folk. And I don't know about nobody else. I didn't tell y'all this every single time I get on live, and I don't want another soul tie with the wrong individual. I don't want to be dealing with the wrong individual. I don't want no entanglement with the wrong individual. I can't afford it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain is I've done way too much work on myself to allow anybody to come into my life and try to distract me from my purpose. I've done way too much in my life and my development for me to allow anybody to come into my life and think that they're going to play with me. I've done way too much in my life and my development for anybody to think that they're going to toy with me as if I'm a Barbie doll, a Ken doll, or a remote control car. You will not pick and play with me. You will not in and out my life. I don't have a revolving door attached to me. And before I let you play with me, I will two-finger swing and I'm up out of there the fast way. I want you to understand. No, the problem is not about being humbled at all. Ain't a soul walking that's going to be able to humble me. Understand that. Just because I'm quiet don't mean that I'm humble. It just means that I understand that folks in this room, you are committed already to not understanding what it is that I'm saying. One, or two, some folk only understand from their level of understanding, and if I get to talking, then it's gonna be over all y'all head. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna respect my peace. I'm gonna respect my peace. Yeah, that's it, friend. Say that. I mean, that's just what it is, friend. That's just how I move, baby. I don't have that type of time nor energy to be playing around with nothing or nobody. I'm at a place in my life right now where anybody can get disconnected from, and I have no respect of persons. And it doesn't matter the relationship, whether that was a friend. Hold on, y'all. Let me move it over here because y'all know I don't like my phone to get hot. And it doesn't matter to me if that was a friend or a family member. It does not matter to me. Everybody gonna get the same type of treatment. It's no special treatment around here. I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna be consistent all the way across the board because that's what's wrong with people right now. I'm not making no more excuses for folk and their behavior. Hello, somebody. That's a note for somebody right there. The only reason why you still dealing with them is because the lies that you're telling yourself. I dare you to put it in your notes. Let me stop lying to myself. Put it in your notes. Let me stop now lying to myself. Hello, somebody. Let me stop lying to myself. Let me stop lying to myself, because at the end of the day, I know this ain't gonna be the last time that you treat me the way that you treat me, because this is already the 6th or the 7th time. Let me stop lying to myself. I already know that you don't appreciate me. I already know that you don't value me. I know this already. So let me stop lying to myself like you gonna change. Let me go ahead and stop lying to myself. And the reason why you're still attached to him right now is because the lies that you're telling yourself that, oh yeah, they're gonna get better, they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, and if I love them more, and if I come through more, and if I excuse this. The truth of the matter is, they've already showed you the person that they are. They already showed you that they do not respect you. They already showed you exactly how they deal with you. So now it's your turn to do what? Govern yourself accordingly from that point forward. That's just what it's gonna be. At the end of the day, if I'm not dealing with nothing that's fake, nothing that's forced at all. I'm not dealing with nothing that's fake or nothing that is forced. If I gotta force myself to come deal with you, it's not about to happen. If I gotta fake like I'm happy, pretend to be okay, then it ain't happening. I'm not doing nothing that is fake, nothing that is forced. Put it in your notes. I'm not. And before you tell me to calm down, before you tell me to slow down, I want you to do me a favor. Take your finger and push it up on the screen and slide up. Go find you somebody else to listen to, because you ain't gonna dictate how I do my live video. If I'm too loud for you, you got options as well. You can either take your earbuds and turn them down, or you can put your finger on that screen and you can slide up and you go find somebody that's gonna whisper to you. Because over here, I'm gonna do it my way. Understand that. Go have your day your way, and I'm gonna have mine, okay? That's how we do it over here. Or you can get sent to the block party, but I ain't got time to be over here catching no trolls. Understand that. Yeah, because some of y'all so used to people whispering to y'all that when somebody starts speaking with authority, then all of a sudden y'all like, why is she so angry? Why is she so aggressive? Because I'm sick and tired. That's why. Because I'm sick and tired of grown adults. That's why. I'm sick and tired of having one life coaching session after another life coaching session of people that are broken, that are damaged, that are going through all these same situations. So I'm going to say it loud enough for everybody to hear. I'm going to be passionate enough for everybody to understand and be able to receive what it is that I'm saying. If that is triggering you to the point where you got to be negative, then guess what? At this point, you're going to have to, you are the problem. You're the problem. It ain't me. It's you. You're the problem. Yeah, I don't even understand why you're the problem. Definitely you. Definitely ain't me. Understand that. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that everything that you're doing right now in your life, you owe this to yourself. You owe this to yourself to treat you with respect. You owe it to yourself to be that person that protects you at all costs. And I want you to understand that. Will it be easy? No, it will not be easy. It will not be easy. It's going to require some work, because the thing that we hate to do the most is what? We hate change. We don't want to change. When we've been doing something for so long, we want to hold on to it. We don't want to let that go, because that's what we're used to. But if you want to grow, if you really want to evolve in life, what you got to do is you got to step out into that unfamiliar territory. You got to step out into that platform that you haven't experienced yet, because there's so much growth over there. There's so much life over there. There's so much other things that you can be doing right now, but you staying in that same position, begging folk to do right, begging folk to love you, begging folk to respect you, begging folk to value you, begging for people to see you a certain type of way. No. One thing I had to tell them in class last night is this. You got to get to a place, grab your pens, where you accept your reality. Accept your reality. Stop playing with this thing. Stop toying with it. Accept your reality. Street, why do you say that? She said, well, I heard, friend, I'm trying, listen. Some folk gonna catch it later. Some folk gonna catch it later, sis. Yeah, some folk gonna catch it later. It's gonna hit them right when they on lunch break. That's when they go. You gotta accept your reality. The reality is, okay, I'm a single parent. The reality is I'm a divorced woman. The reality is you did me dirty. The reality is you disrespected me. The reality is I can no longer do what I'm doing right now. The reality is whatever it is in your situation. Stop lying to yourself. Stop trying to make it be what it is not. Stop trying to force it to be what it's not. You got to get to that place where you understand that at the end of the day, I'm going to accept life for what it is. This is what it is, and I'm going to govern myself accordingly. At that moment, when you're trying to make things be, come on, man, you got a friend say, come on, somebody. Because when you're in these positions and you're trying to make it be what you want it to be, you're doing nothing but damaging yourself. When you over there trying to force it to be what you want it to be, you're damaging yourself. When you over there giving more, doing more, sacrificing more, jumping through fire rings, walking on coal, staying up in the middle of the night, pacing the doggone floor, crying to everybody at work, barely making it through your day, sitting in your car in front of your house for an hour to 2 hours, crying because you don't want the kids to see what's going on. The truth of the matter is, the only person that's breaking your heart, the only person that's destroying you, the only person that's doing what's going on in your life is you. You have the power to say, I'm no longer going to live this way. You have the power to say, enough is enough. You got a power to say, I'm about to walk away from this. You have the power to say that I'm no longer going to give you this type of access to me. You have the power to say that I no longer want to be connected. You have the power to say that I'm going to bow out gracefully. You have the power to say, I no longer want to be a part. You have the power to say, I'm going to sit this out. That's your power. That's you using your boundaries. Yeah. You have that power. But as long as you continue to allow them access to you, as long as you allow them to be able to come and go whenever they see fit and do whatever it is that they want to do in your life, I got some news for you. That's you giving away your power. That's you giving away your power. They ain't taking it. You giving it away. You can't blame another soul for what's going on in your life when you're very much aware of the person that you're dealing with, but still making a conscious decision to lie to yourself about them. When they're predictable, when this is something that happens all the time, when this is nothing new, who do you blame? It's only so many times you're going to get hit by something before you're going to know to do what? To duck, to move, the bob and the weave. If you stick your hand in the fire once and you get burnt, then the next time you're going to avoid that fire. Why not do that in your life? Why not do that in your real life? Why do you keep giving them multiple chances to burn you? Why do you keep giving them multiple chances to do you dirty? Why do you keep giving them multiple chances to treat you like crap? Why do you keep giving them more of you when they don't appreciate it? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Why? And I don't want you to take that lightly. I actually want you to sit down and ask yourself, why do I keep doing this? What is it that I feel like I'm getting out of this situation? How is me being connected to you? How is this beneficial to me? Write it down. Be transparent. And when you come to the realization that the thing that you're holding on to, and you see that it's no longer servicing you, Those of you that follow me on a regular basis, what do? We take out the trash. Anything that's not servicing us, anything that's not beneficial to our growth, anything that's not helping us elevate, anything that's not helping us accomplish our goals. You take out the trash. Friends say detox the best way, baby. Empty the gut. Okay? Yeah, for sure. For sure. You got to. You got to, because people, and I want you to understand that it's going to be okay. It is. Don't beat yourself up over it. It's going to be okay. You're going to bounce back from this the same way you bounce back from everything. There's nothing out here that's off limits to you. The life that you want to live, the peace that you want to have, the love and the respect that you deserve, it's all waiting on you. But as long as you stay attached to people that you know are unhealthy, those unhealthy connections, staying connected to people just to have somebody, settling for less than what you deserve, as long as you stay in those situations, you are stunning your own growth. You're preventing yourself from living your best life. And there's nobody to blame for that but you. You got to take accountability for your life. You got to take responsibility for the decisions that you're making in your life. When you see things are not what they presented, when you see people are not what they presented, when you see situations are not what they presented, then you need to learn how to exit. That's it. Perfect your exit. And when you leave, you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to start a big argument. You don't have to send subliminal posts. You ain't got to go outside of your way to try to damage their character. You don't have to speak negatively about them. You don't have to go and try to get people to turn on them. You don't have to join the bitter people. You don't have to do any of that. All it's about is you staying positive, you staying consistent, you focusing on your growth, focusing on your development, focusing on your healing, guarding the things in your life that honestly, truly matter in your life. That's it. That's all. You don't have to battle with everybody that you disconnect from. You ain't got to argue with everybody that you disconnect from. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? Because the moment that you step out of character, you're giving them what they wanted. I'm going to tell you something before I get off of here. Some folk love to see you that way. Some folk want to see you step out of character just so they can say that I told you so. Some folk want to get you angry just so they can say, I told you so. Some folk want you to come through and they want you to confirm the negative things that they've already said about you. Hello, somebody. Talk to me nice. Send me some love across this screen. Send me some love across. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Send me some love across the screen. Yeah. That right there was the one. That was the one, the two, the post, and we can walk away with that right there. Some folk want you to step out of character. Friends say ouch. I know that's right. Some folk want you to step out of character. Some folk want you to speak negatively. Some folk want you to get out of position. Some folk want you to get on their level because of the things that they've already told folk negatively about you. They've already belittled you. They've already slandered you. They already told folk, oh yes, she ain't this and she ain't that and watch this and watch that. All you got to do is make them mad. All you got to do is say this. If you want to see them act up, then all you got to do is that. Some folk are waiting and plotting and planning on your demise. Some folk are waiting just to be able to say, I told you so. You thought that they was healed, but look at how they acting. You thought that they had it together, but watch this. You thought that they were so this and so that, but watch this. As soon as I say this, watch how they act. As soon as I do that, then watch how they act. And guess what you got to do? You got to wake up and you got to prove them wrong every single day, baby. You got to wake up and you got to be focused. You got to wake up and you got to be determined. You got to wake up and you got to make sure without a shadow of a doubt, baby, come hell or high water, I'm on. That's right. I'm still active. I'm still positive. I'm still walking in peace. I'm still operating in purpose. Understand that, baby. You cannot pull me out of position. You cannot distract me. You cannot put me on pause. You can't put me on hold. What is for me is going to be for me. I'm going to be happy with or without you, successful with or without you, have peace with or without you, do the things that I need to do, and that's going to be with or without you. That's the way that you got to live life every single day. Folk gonna be waiting on you. Some of them waiting on you at the door. Yeah. They waiting on you at the door. They already done told everybody this. Yeah, I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. They ain't growed. They ain't living what they posting. They ain't this and they ain't that. They already done told everybody up under the sun. Anybody that they come in contact with, that's what they want to say. Oh yeah, it's this and it's that. But see, that's why you got to wake up every single day and you got to make a conscious effort within yourself to say, you know what? Today is my day, baby. That's right. Today is my day. I can show you better than I can tell you. It used to be in time in my life when I seen that I could not live without you, that I felt like I needed you in order for me to survive, in order for me to be relevant. I needed you in order for me to feel whole, in order for me to feel complete. But I'm going to show you right now today that I can live and I can breathe and I can thrive and I can be successful in my life. And I ain't got to have no type of attachment to you at all. I'm going to show you that I can do it without you. I'm going to show you that I can have peace without you. I'm going to show you that I can, That's what you got to do to folk. You got to take back your power. You got to take back your power. You got to get to that place where you understand that I ain't got to respond to you. I ain't got to give you that turn up that you used to. I ain't got to belittle you. I ain't got to argue with you. I ain't got to call you out of your name. I ain't got to do nothing with that. All I can say is what? I'm going to sit this one out. I'm going to sit this one out. I don't want the argument. I don't want the bad vibration. I'm vibrating too high these days. I can't stoop down to your level. I can't give you the energy that you want from me. I can't give you the fight that you want from me. You want to be free? Go ahead, spread your wings, little bird, and be free. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the same conversations, the same arguments, the same discord, the same back and forth. I'm at a place in my life where I want to grow. I want to heal. I want to thrive. I want to develop and become a better version of myself. And I'm willing to sacrifice anything to keep the peace that I've created in my life. See, once you get a taste of what real peace is, everything that I'm saying to you is going to make all the sense in the world. See, once you get, listen here. Once you get to that place where you can go home in peace, where you don't need no company, baby, some places, some situations, some things that you're gonna do in your life is gonna require no company. I don't need you for this one. Even like I tell y'all all the time, even when Jesus was going certain places in life, what did he tell the disciples? This ain't for you right here. You can sit this one out. You ain't gotta come with me here. What I'm about to go do right now, you ain't gonna even be able to understand this. You won't be able to comprehend what's going on. You won't know this. Understand that you won't understand what's going on. So instead of me dragging along this extra weight, I'm just gonna go ahead and abort this mission. I'm gonna do that. And that's what you gotta do in your life. You gotta understand that it's gonna be some places that you're about to go in this here season that's not gonna require that company. It's gonna be some things that you're gonna encounter that your company will not be able to wrap their brain around, and that's okay. You just still gotta go anyway. You gonna learn how to embrace your peace. You're going to learn how to embrace your alone time. Yeah, once you get some real peace in your life, you ain't gonna want nobody around you. You're gonna be looking at folk and folk gonna be like, why you ain't call me, girl? Because I want to be bothered. Why you ain't text? Because I ain't had nothing to say. You will only be craving intellectual conversations. You will only want to be around people that have some type of substance. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to understand that everybody's trying to heal right now. People are trying to grow. They're trying to come up out of that survival mode and get into love. I don't want to be surviving off of, I don't want to be in survival mode. I don't want to be using and abusing people. I don't want to be taking advantage of people. I want to operate out of love. Understand that that's what I'm concerned about. That's what I'm concerned with. That's what I want. And I want that all the way around me. And if you're not possessing that, if that doesn't come with you, then I'm going to have to detach myself from you, because I don't want to be connected to nothing. And I do mean nothing. That's going to have me out here stressed out. That's going to have me sliding down the walls. That I'm going to have to question in no type of way, shape, or form. And let me run that back. I don't want to be connected to nothing that I got to question. If I got to question whether you are faithful or not, loyal or not, solid or not, a friend or not, then I don't need you around me. She says separation equals elevation. You better know it. You better know it. Look at here, y'all. I got to get up out of here, but I just wanted to come over here, and I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, to share that live with y'all real quick, because I want you to understand how important it is for to understand that there's power in your response, and to also know that you have the power to take back your control, and for you to also know that you're not supposed to be connected to everybody. Everybody ain't gonna be for you, and you shouldn't be for everybody, and that's okay. Stop trying to fit into certain situations. Stop trying to talk yourself into attending certain things and being around certain people. Accept the reality of what things are. Some people only love you for as much as they can use you, and when the benefits of you are no longer there, then that's where the love stop. Get to that place where you understand that, you know, just like she said, separation equals evolving. That's the only way that you can do it. Sometimes you got to separate. Sometimes you got to cut ties. Sometimes you just got to simply walk away. And it's okay. You don't owe nobody an explanation for you doing what is best for you, because you are your own. You are your own star player. You are your own priority. You are your own star player in your life. Understand that I'm my own star player, baby. This game can't go on without me. I'm talking about my life. This game can't go on without me. They need me. This life here need me. This, that's what you got to do. This here life need me, baby. Without me, I can't be me. I can't be me. Understand that. So I just want you to focus on those things, and I really want you to ask yourself those questions as well. And I want you to be open. I want you to be transparent with yourself when answering that. And when you see what's not servicing you, I want you to take out the trash. You know what I mean? I want you to take out the trash. And once you take it out, don't go digging out of the trash to get it out. Don't be running in behind the trash man either. I've never been concerned about where my trash went. Never. I never threw something away that I wanted to go find. Never. People be like, oh yeah, but you don't, do I look like I be concerned about? If it's one man's trash, another man's treasure, well, whatever is treasure to you, then you go ahead and keep, my love. Go ahead and keep, my love. But it was definitely rocks for me. You know what I mean? You might have diamonds, but it was rocks for me. Yeah, that's just what it is. And you keep moving with your life. You know what I'm saying? But I do provide life coaching Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays of every week. The link is right there in my bio. I do also, I have a Patreon for those of you who want my live videos. If you want to download it so you can go back and get the notes. For those of you who want to attend my class that I have every Thursday, which is Talk Back Thursday, where you all come on screen with me, bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies. If you want to be a part of my Patreon, the link is in my bio, that Linktree Street. Also, it has my Facebook, my Instagram, my website. Everything that has something to do with me is attached to that link that's in my bio. But listen to what I'm telling you. Get signed up today. Oh, everything is $10. It's $10. It's $10, and we meet every Thursday. We meet every Thursday inside my Patreon. The Patreon is $10 a month. $10 a month. Your mental health, $10 a month. The floor is completely open. You can ask whatever questions. You can bring whatever comments. You can bring whatever testimonies. You can provide whatever feedback. All you have to do is know when to mute your mic and when to unmute your mic. We do this every single Thursday as Talk Back Thursdays. The Patreon is inside of my bio. Click that link in my bio. Get signed up for the Patreon. If you want a life coach, click that link in my bio. Go to my website. See my available dates and times so that you can get that as well. All this good stuff, man. But listen, if you ain't in my Patreon, what you doing? I love it there. I can't even lie to you. I love it there. I love it there. I answer all comments. I reply back to all comments in my Patreon. I reply back to all emails in my Patreon. Any topics that y'all want me to talk about, we got you covered in that. You get a free class for signing up for the Patreon, and that's every Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You get reruns, replays of all my live videos. You get front row seats to all of my speaking engagements when I travel around the world. I post all of those videos right there in my Patreon. Do not go on YouTube. They do not go on Facebook. Everything goes in my Patreon. So yes, go get signed up for that today. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see everybody Thursday in class. Come on, bring your pencils, bring your pads, bring your questions, your comments, all of that. Patreon is Patreon, Patreon. And basically it's an app that you download, but I'm gonna do it. It might be a little bit harder doing that way. Just go where you see Street Poet _25. Click that. Go to my main page where you see Linktree Street in my bio. Click it and get signed up through the Patreon that way, so you don't have to worry about going and doing all the rest of that stuff. So go to the link that's in my bio, and it'll help you out tremendously. It'll give you everything that got something to do with me. Greensboro. I'm sorry, where I'm going to be. Dallas, Texas. I will be there August the 26th through the 29th. I will be in Dallas, Texas. September the 9th through the 11th, I will be in Alabama. And then in December, the first weekend in December, I will be in the DMV. So yes, in speaking engagements in person, they're coming back. I just took some time off so I can get my pride stuff together, and that's already out of the way. I do have an event the end of this month, and then after that we are back on and popping. I'll be back in flights coming to your different cities, man. If you want to see me in person, all you got to do is book me, man. I do backyard barbecues, family reunions, retreats, women in treats. I don't care if it's 10 or 15 y'all. Wherever you got me at, that's where I'm at. I do women explosion, youth explosions, you name it, I'm there. I go wherever I'm booked. So hit that booking link, inquire about the booking fee and all of that, and we can line that up as well. But I want to tell y'all this: every single day that you wake up, you put 10 toes to the ground, sweat yourself, tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you are able to love anybody else. Thank you guys so much. So much for tuning in. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for listening to the live, man, and all the positive feedback as well. If I gave you confirmation, send me some love across the screen real quick. If I motivated you, send me some love real quick. If I came in your house, in your living room, in your kitchen, if I talked about your relationship, y'all send me some, man. Now this is a crazy little man, y'all send me some love across the screen real quick. Right now we at 368K. Let's see if we can take it up to 400 before we get off. Double tap on that screen. Y'all send me some love real quick. Send me some love. Make sure you asking yourself that question. Be transparent. And before I get off of here, because I'm trying to make sure that I start saying this every single video, make sure you are doing your daily routines, your daily self-care routines. Make sure you are doing those daily. Even if everything is going right in your life, still do your daily routines, because I promise you it's always the calm before the storm. If you do not know what they are, make sure you get into the Patreon so that you can get these notes. Practice your daily routines morning, noon, and night. I need you to do it 3 times a day. We want to make sure that you're on top of things. Make sure that you're geared up and you're ready, because if you always stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Understand that. But send me some love. Send me some love. We at 382. Double tap on that screen real quick. Friend, you always the calm before the storm. Always. Definitely motivated me that my job was most definitely done, because this is why I do what I do, to be effective in people's lives. So I'm so glad I was able to help. Y'all double tap. We at 389. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. We at 390. Okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm always talking you up. I love your speeches. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make sure you sign up for my Patreon. Say you did it for me. Well, I'm glad. Because as long as I did it for you, that means that I'm definitely doing my job. You keep me going, man. Listen, that's all I can do. You know what I mean? My passion, my love is strictly that, is being a motivational speaker and life coach, man. I don't see myself wanting to do anything else. You know what I mean? Nothing else. This is all that I want to do. This is my passion. I wake up every day and I'm ready to do my videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to drop videos on all my platforms. That's just what I do on a regular basis, man. It's like, it's a blessing. You know, and every day I dedicate my time, my energy into reading more, fasting more, praying more. I'm even going on a camping trip at the end of this month, just so that I can ground myself and be out in the earth and read and relax. Yeah, because this is important. You know what I'm saying? The self-development, self-healing, all of this is important. So I want to always make sure that I'm giving good quality stuff. So yes, with that being said, y'all, we reached the goal. I see we had 410. Shout out to y'all. Shout out for all the love. Yeah, man, I got to go recharge. I appreciate you guys so much, but I'm going to get up out of here. You love being a part of, yeah, that's what it's called, TBT, y'all. It's Talk Back Thursday. We do it every single Thursday inside the Patreon. So make sure you guys get signed up. It's every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talk Back Thursday goes down inside my Patreon. Only open support group for everybody. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies. We get down inside the Patreon. I love you guys so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.